Welcome to Google Courses powered by Qwiklabs. Google Courses is a new learning service powered by Google's Qwiklabs learning platform. We are really excited to bring it to you. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the main aspects of Google Courses to help you start or continue your Google Cloud learning journey. If you've used Qwiklabs before, much of what you see will already look familiar. The main aspect that's new when we look at Google Courses compared with regular Qwiklabs is that as well as all the previous Qwiklabs features, it provides on-demand courses built from modules containing learning assets such as videos, documents, quizzes, and labs. Google Courses will be your one-stop shop for technical learning going forward, allowing you to take product-specific courses, complete full certification tracks, and progress to deeper solution training, all from one place. Let's start by signing into Google Courses. Whenever you sign into Google Courses or Qwiklabs, it's important to start from an incognito browser window. This prevents any existing signed-in sessions from conflicting with your labs. What you can see here is the landing page at googlecourses.qwiklabs.com. Access to the Google Courses Learning Catalog for partners is restricted based on email address, so when signing in you must use the work email address that has been provisioned on Google Courses. Don't try to use a personal email, as this won't provide you with access to the learning resources. If you've signed in with Qwiklabs before with the same email, then you will already have an account and can simply sign in using your existing password. Otherwise, there are two ways to create a new account. If your work email address is linked to a Google ID, for example, if your company uses G Suite, then you can sign in with Google and you won't need to set a new password. Otherwise, you'll need to create a new account here, remembering to use your work email address and choose a password. You'll also need to verify the account via an email that you will receive. Once you've chosen a way to sign in, continue to use the same method. This time, we're signing in with a work email address that isn't linked to a Google ID. When signing in for the first time, you'll be asked to accept the Qwiklabs Terms of Service. Once you've accepted this, you see this welcome message on the home screen. What you see below the welcome message will depend on which learning catalog your account has access to. In this case, we have access to the Google Cloud Partner Training. First, let's take a look at the various items on the screen. On the left are some key icons for navigation. The Home icon will return you to this start page. The Catalog icon is where to go if you want to browse the courses or quests available to you. The My Learning icon will show you any courses or quests that you have in progress. Of course, the search box at the top is also a great way to find content, especially if you already know which course you are looking for. There's also an extended menu that you can use for other options, which we won't go into here. On the right-hand side, you have Help, access to your account, and a chat icon for support if you need it. Let's click the Catalog icon and see what's there. There are many items since every hands-on lab, quest, and course to which you have access will be listed here, unless you narrow it down by searching. If you're looking for a specific course, then you can just type a couple of keywords in the search box. Right now, using search filters on courses might not give you the desired results, so I suggest that you search either using the full course title or one or two keywords. By the way, as a Google Cloud Partner learner, when you're provisioned on Google Courses, you'll receive an email like this example. The specific courses will vary according to which learning path you've been assigned. Use the email you received to follow the sequence of courses for your learning path. You can click straight through to each course from the email. This time, I'm looking for the course titled Google Cloud Platform Fundamentals, Core Infrastructure, so I'll just type Fundamentals Core. Okay, we found the course we're looking for. Now let's click on it and see what modules it contains. For each module, you can see the types of content. If you open it up, you can also see the duration of each item. You'll need to enroll before you can start viewing the individual items. This looks good, so let's enroll. Now we're enrolled, we can start the course using the blue button at the top right. The first item in the course is a document. We can scroll through and read this normally. Once we've finished, we can click the right arrow to go to the next item in the course. This one's a video. This is using the YouTube player so we can use the normal YouTube controls. Let's start it.
Hi, I'm Brian Rice from the Google Cloud training team.
We can enable captions for this video.
In this course, my colleagues and I are going to introduce you to Google Cloud Platform.
The spacebar is also a
GCP
handy way to
offers
pause or play. And as you can see, there's also a transcript of the video. While we're paused here, let's take a quick look at how we can navigate within courses. On the left, this button here toggles the course outline. While you're in a course, the course outline helps you to keep track of your progress, but it also allows you to jump to any module or even any specific item in the course. For example, you may want to sample a few parts of a course before deciding whether to invest your time in the whole course, or you might simply want to go back and review an earlier module before completing a quiz. Note that the course outline is not accessible while you are in the context of a lab. Since labs are time limited, it's not a good idea to jump to another part of the course while a lab is in progress. If you take a long break or sign out, or if you switch to a different device, you can resume an in-progress course via the in-progress icon. This will normally return you to the course at the next step after the one you've completed. So far, we've seen a document and a video. Now let's look at the other types of learning asset that can appear in a course. These are quizzes and labs. To save time, we'll jump ahead to the first quiz, called Cloud Computing Services. On each quiz, you'll see there is a passing score which you need to achieve for the quiz to be marked as completed. Let's try these answers. Hey, looks like we're off to a great start. Well, those questions may have been easy, but some of them will be more challenging later. Now that we've completed a quiz, we'll take a quick look at a lab. If you're not already familiar with Qwiklabs, you will have seen this before, but if not, there are a few points worth noting. The first lab you take will start with an introductory video about labs, so we won't go into too much detail about them here. One thing to emphasize, though, is that you should always read the lab information before clicking on the Start button, since you will have a limited amount of time to complete the lab. You can't pause a lab once it's started, so you should make sure you will have enough uninterrupted time to complete the lab. Once you're ready, click the Start button. When you finish with the lab, then end it using the red button, and you can give a rating. Currently, it is sometimes possible to get stuck when returning to a course if the last completed item was a lab. If this happens to you, here's the workaround. Instead of entering the course via My Learning or In Progress, which just takes you back to the lab, go back to the home screen and search for the course you were in, and click on the course, then navigate to the place where you want to restart from. Lastly, if you encounter any problem when using Google Courses, feel free to use the chat icon at the bottom right of the screen. This will connect you directly to the Qwiklabs support team. That's about all you need to know to get started with Google Courses on Qwiklabs. We hope you enjoy your learning experience.